You watching?
Man, I got some hunt the front going on here.
Hunt the front. Where are we heading?
Well, we're heading to my buddy's Anthony's house, or his shop actually, Innovator Racecars. I'll put the old shock sticks on the old smasher. See what numbers we got.
Finally made it. Took us about 17 hours.
Old Innovator Racecar / ATC Bolts.
Out here in the middle of nowhere. That's how we like it sometimes. Oh, yep. Let me grab that. Here, just tuck it right there. Right. Let's see. Yep,
Don't be showing them our secrets now.
What secrets? We got secrets? Yeah. Oh, yep. Grab that door for me. Thank you, sir. Chase, we don't know what an AC shop's like.
No, I'm not used to that.
What a place set. Best of both worlds.
Trampoline.
We even got a ball pit.
For those of y'all that don't know, this is Anthony Corson's shop. Innovator Racecars / ATC Bolts and Fasteners. That's him right there.
That's the man behind it all.
That's the man, the myth, the legend right there. He does everything from bodies, the clipping cars, the setting them up, put them on the pull down rig.
Hot rods too.
Hot rods too.
Hot rods too. Hold on a second.
If you got a grandpa that wants the hot rods built, coupe, whatever.
We're getting there.
The man can do it.
You video?
Yeah.
This is one of the first spring smashers ever invented. It was invented in the caves back in like BC times. So it's it gets the job done though.
Are you good? You're good. I can edit that out.
It ain't live, I forgot.
Throwing them off.
The load number.
On those three bars, he hasn't moved them in who knows how long, like you can tell. Now the right side.
OG's original is what it actually means in most people's terms. So it's probably the original. When you start with it, you might
It says Gucci, and that's recording, so that's why I shouldn't have said that. We're gonna edit that one out. Does it sound like a
Mine.
Scooby? We're gonna edit that out too. Say that.
Scooby Doo Doo Doo.
This man right here's got AC in the shop. Yeah, we're not used to that.
We're slave driving around Calls Motorsports. I ain't believing they see since 1872.
That's why I had to sell out of my personal racing stuff because I had to pay for the damn electric bill.
That'd be like standard right there. That might be right.
This is our right front right here. Center to center on it, full extension on the right front is 48 inches.
Come on. Up there. Look at that.
It may take you 8 hours to get up there.
Damn stool breaking half. Oh, I'm sorry, was that offensive?
Jake said so much worse. So no, it wasn't that bad. Someone will get a kick out of that.
Listen.
Request.
He said driver, a clown. That's who's driving
Hey.
a clown. And that is
So you got to fit in with the 602s, man.
digging. Like really.
What you think?
I don't know.
Don't know. Hey, you remember that one, don't you?
That right there was the first time Anthony owned a race car, and I drove it for him. We drove it 4 times.
We'll talk about that in a second.
Anthony gets the king chair.
Gotta have the fancy refrigerator. Cold beer.
Cold beer. Let's see what we got in here. ATC got
That
some,
smells terrible.
Got some raunchy stuff in there.
All right, so come out here today to get some springs looked at, smashed, and now we're talking about body bolts and fasteners. So I'll let y'all take over on that one.
So Anthony, what do you do with the bolts and fasteners? Is it race cars, business? I mean, what?
Well, I'm trying to start a new business. I'm trying to make bolts and fasteners available for all the racers that are hard to get. You know, I've worked on race cars for the past 10, 12 years, and I've always had a problem getting the bolts that I need for these bodies and stuff like that, and them half nuts, lock nuts, and all that. So I figured, since I'm going to sell bolts, I might as well make it easier for the racers to get what they want.
That's true.
And that's why we're here, because it's easy.
You put on the camera right there, show them all the bolts.
I'll do that in a second, sir.
All right. And then, along with the bolts and fasteners, he's got Innovator Racecars. What does that do? What do you do there?
Basically, right now, I've slowed that down a little bit to just doing a few bodies here and there and helping some odd and end people and doing some hot rod work. I'm actually fixing to build a ground up rat rod for somebody, and fixing to do a body on Chuck Cumby's car. He just won the Florida Late Model Championship this past year, and doing a body on my friend's car, Andy Waldron.
So basically, he'll do a body on it if you really, really want him to. I'm just kidding. But if you wreck your car, you need a clip, I'm sure he'll do it. He literally does about everything. Setups, don't forget the setups. He can set you up, get you in the right direction.
He'll smash your spring.
He might tell you your car's outdated and a piece of junk, but he's just trying to tell you the truth. So
I'm a very truthful
he's a very truthful person. So don't get your feelings hurt.
You'll find that out in the
You'll find that out really
in the
quick.
previous YouTube video.
The previous, for sure. So other than that, that's really about it. If like I said,
You're not going to tell us any more about yourself, Anthony?
What do y'all want to know?
I mean, how long have you been racing?
I've been in racing my entire life. Was
Sounds
born
like it.
into it and started working on race cars for a living right out of high school. Actually started working on race cars and probably making more money than my teachers while I was in high school. And then worked for a few different people over the years and went out on my own and been on my own ever since, and had some ups and downs, but for the most part it's been pretty good for me. And now I want to start selling bolts and enjoy racing a little bit more is the main thing. I had to slow down some on the racing to be able to enjoy it, because once you get to a certain point, it's just not enjoyable anymore. I'm sure some of y'all can understand that.
Yeah, we scanned the wall just to see some of the pictures and stuff you have up, and we noticed the old 89 door and quarter hanging over here.
tell you all about this.
You had a race car driver, a wheelman, sit in your car.
Well, I've had a few different drivers in my car. Chase drove it when it was new, and
I had it when all the bugs were getting worked out, pretty much.
yeah, he knocked them right out.
I knocked the bug completely out, literally. The bugs were knocked out.
What did you do, Chase?
The first night we raced, where was we at? Swainsboro. We didn't
landed on top of the car.
Yeah, we had no practice. We just said we was going to load up. We actually wasn't going to race.
4.5 hours away from
Yeah.
home, just no testing or anything.
Yeah.
That was a good idea.
Originally, we were going to go test, but we got a little antsy and said, let's just go. Let's go race.
You know, these young, free-spirited people like
so
me.
we were like, oh, we got it. We can do it. Well, we pulled the 4-hour trip to Swainsboro, Georgia, and went out for practice, and
Then it seemed like a 5-hour ride back home.
it seemed like a 5-hour ride back home, and we did all right. Practice, it was busting up. We thought it was carburetor, so we adjusted it. Went out for the heat race. Didn't do good in the heat race. It was still busting up. And we went out for the feature, and they really tuned on the carburetor. And what was it altogether? Was it the carburetor that was busting up, or?
Yeah, carburetor floats was
Well, they adjusted them some more, and they got worse for the feature. And we went in and turned.
At least he's honest.
Turn one. I made it
I
through
borrowed
turn
your
one.
carburetor for the next time.
Yeah.
I went and tested and got a little better.
Went into turn one and made it through, and went in turn 3, and it shut off, and it spun around, and I ended up on top of a car, just needless to say. So that was
Brand new race car, no big deal.
Yeah, we broke it in the right way, for sure.
Then the record people at Swainsboro, they picked the car up from the roof instead of like anywhere else and bent brand new body that was already kind of bent. But,
Yeah.
you know,
So the first showing wasn't that
added
good.
insult to injury, but whatever.
It was fun. It was fun. And we ran a couple more times. Just got, like I said, the bugs out of it.
Then I went broke.
Then he went a little broke on the racing, so we had to cut back on that. But the last race we ran, we did run second to who was it? Hunter Sweet at North Florida Speedway.
Was North Florida all take?
It was North Florida.
North Florida?
So,
Last time we went all time,
That's
it was
a
kind
lot.
of clustered.
the last time when we raced All Tech, we made the wrong tire change because they watered it before we went out.
Yeah, you go to 70 on a wet track, it don't do too good.
Yeah, we messed that one up. But yeah, I mean, it was fun. I mean, now that I got this late model again, I can, move
Maybe you
up
can
from
redeem yourself.
redeem myself, yeah, and move up.
Overton be upset if he didn't.
Cody would be upset for sure, especially because he did with that car. So hopefully I can keep it
If
going.
you don't do good with that car and Cody won with it, you're
I
gonna
might
look
need to
pretty bad.
retire. Yeah, if I don't do good with this car, it might
Maybe
be
you
time
need
to go
start
ahead.
selling
And
bolts for me.
something. Might just need to give it up. But yeah, that's about it for here. We're gonna do a little walk around if you want to, and just go over, look over everything.
Everybody go on Facebook and find ATC Bolts and Fasteners on there. It's got my phone number, email, get with me. I can get you any kind of racing body bolts you need pretty much, any kind of half nuts or anything like that. Most of the stuff that's hard to find at your local hardware store, I can ship it to you, ain't no big deal.
We're gonna take a little tour now.
You already told him that.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Got this fancy door. And on this
We'll let
side,
Anthony do the talking on the tour.
for the record, this side, bolt business. This side, we got the race car business.
Let me hold the camera. This side is actually like the boat business and the play area for my daughter that I'm trying to feed with the boat business. Y'all remember that? And then this over here, this is the racing side.
I'm gonna let him take the camera. He's done good.
This is a mess right now because I just put this petition wall up, but as you can see, we got race cars in here. I do bodies. I do a pretty damn good job. Not being cocky, just being honest. That's
We'll let you talk to him. I'll follow behind.
I'm doing good.
Okay, well, here, yeah.
Oh, you want to video me?
Yeah.
It's your business. You need to be the face of it.
Okay, I'm the face of it. But this is my father-in-law's brother's car. He races twice a year. What we do with this is when your car sits here for over 6 months, we put a lamp by it. And it lets them know that this is currently out of commission. But he's pretty close to being able to race again. All he's got to do is put his body back on, so I don't know why he's not racing.
What is this?
So-
GRT?
That's a 2013 GRT modified. This is my father-in-law's old car. It's an 07 Master
We'll
build.
talk about the one up top at the end, since it's your baby.
Okay, we'll talk about that one at the end then. This one here is a 2009 to 12 Barry Wright.
Says 2009 with 12 updates.
Yeah.
Yeah. Barry, right?
You just built the body on it,
Yeah, it's almost done.
or you're in the process of building bodies.
One thing with Innovator Race Cars, there is no sharp edges. Nowhere. I mean, you can run this thing everywhere and not cut yourself.
You
So a lot of these bodybuilders, they get in a hurry and you look like you just stuck your hand in razor blades. I mean, so this right here, this is Chuck Cumbie.
This is your 2000, what was last year?
19.
2019 Florida Late Model Champion. Fixing to put some new skin on this deal.
It's
Make it shiny.
what is this, a 2015 Longhorn?
I think it's
What'd they call it?
Dirty Red.
Dirty
This
Red.
used to be Mark Whitener's previous car.
it's
Whitener done won a
14.
won a lot of races with it.
Whitener won just about everything in Florida with this
It's
car.
coupe.
Now we're going to the hot rod side of the shop here. What are we doing with the coupe?
This is a 31 coupe, Ford coupe. I'm actually really excited about doing this. I'm doing a whole frame and everything for it for a guy. I've done some hot rod and rat rod work before, but I'm really excited about this build. I get to do pretty much everything on it, and it should be a new experience for me, and I hope it opens some new doors.
I guess we'll have to come back and look at the finished product.
Oh, yeah.
I guess
It's all his tubing and everything.
tubing.
Things are getting a little slack right now,
Yeah.
but usually I've got a lot more tubing in stock.
Because he did used to build chassis from ground up, so, and repairing them with the clips and everything. So
You want to go through any of this stuff over here?
There you go, sweep.
Just a
this
sweep?
is pretty cool right here. This is actually like a timeline I put up here on the wall. 2007 was when I built my first body. I was 14 or 15 years old. And then I got little clippings of cars I've worked on over the years. So that was Hobo Chassis. That was actually my dad's business. He built hobby stocks and stuff. And I did the body on his limited car. And then that was the second body I did. That's a cutout of the quarter panel in 2009 or 8. 2012, I was racing with Drake Dryden. We had a lot of fun. He was 13, 14 years old. He knocked a lot of noses off, but he was always fast. And then
It's always faster you knock nose
this
off
is
of it.
about the time I went out on my own, Barry Wright by Innovator. I did a lot of work to a Barry Wright and changed up a lot of things the way I like it. We ran some crate series races with that and did decent. And that's the spoiler off the first chassis I ever built from the ground up for myself. And then on down the line, that's off the second car, which that's actually the second car I built. But that was when it was new, somebody else owned it. And then this is just oddly and people.
That 007 over there, that is washed up Terry Wright. He does no longer race anymore.
You don't race no more?
He gave it up. I'm sure he's going to see this because I've seen a post why someone asked him why he doesn't race anymore.
But Chase Collins, that door panel probably has more wins on it than you'll ever
That
have.
is a very
Big-
true statement because
I'm about
you
to
could
say.
not beat him in a TQ late model. If the 007 showed up,
Terry'd run circles around you.
so
Yep. And then if you go on down the line, you can't really see well, you can see the door over the wall over there.
Yeah, we already talked about
That
that.
was
The one that he knocked
This
off.
was my first house car, and that's the door panel off of it. So I have a whole timeline from start to finish on the wall.
Hoping to add some more to it.
Yep, some practices. Had fun at Alltech, went out a lot at North Florida. But had a lot of time in this and a lot of testing, but I just sold it to my father-in-law, so he'll be racing it this year.
You gonna build another one?
I don't know, I might. I still got the jig over there. It's the chop saw table right now.
Alright. I guess we're about to head back to the shop and bolt these.
I'm about to head back to Jacksonville. Put these back on. I don't know when our next test is gonna be. Probably gonna be Alltech. First weekend of March, I think. So another month, but I don't want to rush.
So no scrubbing?
Probably not. I just want to get I don't want to go somewhere I've never been, and especially never driving the car. I mean, we've done that before and see how that went. So
Yeah, we talked about that on the other video.
we don't want to do that again. So I just want to get some good test runs in and just get the car, down to my liking. So.
Alright, well.
See y'all later.
Nice place out here, old Anthony has.
It's got a lot of land.
He said he was gonna regrade it anyway.
Yeah, be alright. Tell them to till it up.
Yes, sir.